Hello folks, today we have a replay from GoldenCleric on the Mozdok map in a realistic battle. He's driving a basic M4 Sherman, and he's going to show us what a team that has at least some very aggressive players can do on this map. The M4 is well suited to this type of terrain. Its big Detroit engines can propel it at a good pace, steadily covering ground toward the enemy. The whole team is going to advance to the center road. It's a natural point of contention and provides cover for both sides. As he advances, he'll lay down some covering fire for the team, and anything he can't get a good shot at, he'll at least lay down some suppressing artillery fire. He's swept around to the left flank, but he's not going to be content to stay there for very long. Almost immediately, he will spot a Panzer III attempting a flanking maneuver of his own. He's going to move quickly and firmly forward to put an end to that. GoldenCleric has taken it upon his own shoulders to secure this flank. Although this is a bit risky, he's exposing himself to that tree line ahead of him and to the right, and starts taking incoming enemy fire. He ducks into the relative safety of this access road and moves forward to deal with the Panzer III and start to cut behind the enemy's front line. Well, he's on the other side of that bush, but it's pretty obvious where he is. The Panzer III is set afire and then promptly dispatched, but not before he's had a chance to call Artie in on GoldenCleric's location. He doesn't have much choice. Now he has to move forward. His situation is getting dicier by the moment. The further forward he presses, the more dangerous it becomes. There's a Panzer IV ahead of him. He starts laying shots into it and very rapidly realizes he's going to have to depend heavily on the team to cover his flanks. He's pushed pretty far ahead. He's got enemies behind him, ahead of him, and to his right. And somehow I don't think it bothers him a whole lot, and he just keeps pushing forward. As dangerous as this position and strategy may be, he's actually not in too bad a position for this big, rangy American medium tank. He's behind a lot of the enemy's front line. They're having to divide their attention to keep him from flanking them and still defend against the main forces on GoldenCleric's side. Since he's already made it this far, he's just going to keep pushing forward, taking out enemies along the path to the easternmost enemy spawn point. Since GoldenCleric is playing very aggressively this round, and the largest concentration of enemy forces appears to be in this direction, it's only natural that he would do so. You gotta love War Thunder's replay system. Look at that hover tank! I think for the next couple of minutes we'll just sit back and watch GoldenCleric and his M4 Sherman go to work. following GoldenCleric's lead, his team, or at least half of it, has pushed forward and eliminated the viability of this enemy spawn point. The other half is pressing the capture point hard. Together they have done a pretty effective job of massacring the enemy team. It's now time for GoldenCleric to head toward the capture point, consolidate forces, and bring this match to a close. Just about the only thing left that's any serious threat in this match are some Stukas that are still in the air. Not that those should be underestimated by any stretch of the imagination. This is a fact that GoldenCleric is well aware of. In fact, when he gets the opportunity, he's going to snap off a shot at a Stuka passing overhead. It's a miss, but I guess a second air kill in this match is a bit too much to ask for. Still, it got the attention of the other Stuka pilots in the air. And GoldenCleric becomes aware of one coming in from behind, slams on the brakes, and it overshoots him. He's very lucky until the second Stuka gets him. Damn. But GC is not the type to let such an act of admittedly provoked aggression blemish his sterling match. He's going to jump into something that should work not only for avenging himself on the offending Stuka pilot, Dick Hahn, but also any pesky tanks that may pop up should the need arise. His weapon of choice is the trusty B-25J-1, a very capable American medium bomber with a full set of 50 caliber machine guns set in the nose. As an instrument of revenge, it should suffice. He'll have to be careful though. Dick Hahn is a good Stuka pilot and has somehow just taken down a Hellcat. Still, vengeance must be served. As he closes in on his target, Dick Hahn suddenly becomes aware of the danger, to pull up sharply to throw off GoldenCleric's aim. GC pulls back hard on the stick and hauls the Mitchell's nose up sharply, releasing a stream of bullets as he does so. The results are quite satisfactory, and GC gives him a burst with the tail gunner just to make sure. Vengeance has been had, and the match ends in a complete rout for the enemy team. GoldenCleric, thanks for sharing this replay with us, and until we see you again, good hunting. Thanks for watching. I hope you were entertained. If you liked the video, please remember to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you. And I'll see you next time.